Hello everyone, welcome to Film Companion South. This is Rajesh Rajamani. The past 1 month, YouTube has been filled with hundreds of videos on Vijay's upcoming film Leo. On one hand, everyone has been going berserk, wondering if the film belongs to LCU or not, and the frenzy has literally been sending us all to the ICU. On the other hand, the film's co-writer Ratnam has been pushing us all to be more curious about the film with his cryptic and not so cryptic tweets. So it is only fair that we do make a video on the film and add to the festive mood. The promos and interviews of Thalapathi's upcoming film Leo has both surprised and shocked his fans. The promos indicate an unusual film in the actor's career, a film that is filled with ultra-violence, where the actor plays a ruthless and violent character. Vijay's films might have a huge male following, but at the same time, they have carefully been curated to appeal to the family audience, particularly the kids.
Friends.
So the viewers were quite taken aback to see the actor using swear words in the trailer, and this in fact has created a huge debate on social media and outside of it. In fact, this might be a good time to revisit another unusual film in the actor's career. The 1998 Priyamudan, which was director Vincent Selva's first feature film. Star actors playing negative or ruthless roles isn't particularly a new phenomenon in Tamil cinema. While Rajinikanth moved from playing antagonist roles to starring as the protagonist, he still revisited playing a negative role in K. Balachandra's Netrikan, where he plays an elderly businessman who is unable to give up his humanizing ways. In Singapore Ojakal, Kamal Hassan played the psychopath who kills women after sleeping with them. And in Mangata, Ajit played the corrupt and greedy police officer who can go to any extent to get what he wants. But when it comes to Vijay, we often remember him as the sweet do-gooder and playful protagonist.
Indian economy is police academy.
Even his ruthless characters, like that of the police officer Vijay Kumar in Theri or Veera Raghavan in Beast, are actually positive in nature. Because in these films, he takes up violence only to save the good from the bad. This is how brand Vijay has been cultivated since the 2000s. But what we don't seem to remember are his experimental years of the late 90s. Between Puve Unakaga in 1996 and Tamilan in 2002, Vijay was very experimental in the scripts he chose. His characters in each of these films were significantly varied and pushed the boundaries of his performances. Priyamudan was one of the most interesting films from this phase, where Vijay plays Vasant, an obsessive lover who easily slips to deceit and violence. It was a brave film that broke several formulae of the star vehicle and pushed the actor to a very new terrain. Until then, when it came to romance, Vijay's characters were unbelievably generous and kind. In Puve Unakaga and Shah Jahan, he sacrifices his own love and helps the girl whom he loves to find a partner. In Kadalukku Mariyadai and Love Today, though he is intensely in love, he chooses to give it up after witnessing how it has affected his relationship with his parents. And in Inithin Vandai and Thullada Manamam Thullum, he is an absolutely adorable sweetheart. It is in such a time the actor played the violent and manipulative Vasant in Priyamudan. The film was apparently inspired by Shah Rukh Khan's films Bazigar and Dar. In the film, Vijay is introduced as someone who comes from an affluent family and has a very friendly relationship with his parents. And he goes out of the way to support and help his friends and their ambitions. When his friend Vasant Kumar intends to participate in a music competition in Jaipur, Vasant, that is Vijay, sponsors the trip and the friends leave to Rajasthan. And in Rajasthan, Vasant sees Priya, played by actor Kausalya, and falls in love with her immediately. Every time he tries to strike up a conversation with her, something goes wrong and is unable to. In a turn of events, Priya meets with an accident and Vijay's friend Vasant Kumar saves her by donating his blood. Priya now develops a soft corner for Vasant Kumar, although she hasn't met him yet. In his quest for love, Vijay's character Vasant impersonates himself as his friend Vasant Kumar and begins a relationship with Priya. As the film progresses, the single lie multiplies into several acts of deceit and begins a series of violent acts by Vijay's character, where he eventually ends up killing Priya's father and his friend Vasant Kumar in moments of rage. It is interesting how the film slowly builds on the obsessive nature of Vijay's character. Earlier in the film, we see him deliberately breaking a Taj Mahal miniature model at a store, since it was the last piece and was already purchased by another customer. Later, when a passenger accidentally collides with Priya in the airport, Vijay goes berserk and beats the hell out of him. Although shocked by his violent nature, Priya is sort of drawn towards his intensity and how strongly he feels about her. You almost feel a bit of Arjun Reddy in these scenes, where an entitled lover from an affluent family can't really differentiate his feeling of love, possession, and violence. Vijay's character oscillates between moments of extreme violence and gentle compassion, and you never know how it is going to be the next moment. In a moving scene, he draws a comparison between his love and that of red-naped ibis birds.
எப்பவுமே இது ஒண்ணு பார்த்துக்கிட்டே இருக்கும். ரெண்டும் தண்ணில போயிட்டு இருக்கும்போது ஆண் பறவை இரை எடுக்கிறதுக்காக தண்ணிக்குள்ள போகும். அது திரும்பி மேல வரும்போது அந்த பெண் பறவையை பார்க்கலனா அந்த ஆண் பறவை அங்கேயே செத்துரும். நானும் அப்படிதான் பிரியா.
Actor Vijay pushes the boundaries of his performance in the film. More than the scenes, he captures the character better in the songs by just his posturing and dance. In the popular song Bharati Ki Kannamma, composed by Deva, you see Vijay dancing almost alone, even when his lady love is around. The dance brilliantly depicts the self-obsession of the character, who is more obsessed with his love for the woman than the woman herself. Kausalya only appears fleetingly in the background here, just like how it is inside Vasant's mind. The other song, Pujava Pujava, brilliantly shot by cinematographer Vijay Milton, captures the burning intensity of the romance by locating it in Rajasthan's hot desert. The heat, the energetic camera moments, and the choreography all capture Vijay character's obsessive intensity. In fact, the song acts as a pre-climax moment of high in the film. The film then ends with an unusual climax, where the CBI investigation leads to Kausalya's character knowing the truth about Vijay, and Vijay both confessing his violent acts and pleading for love. It is interesting how the film doesn't resort to an action block for climax, but rests entirely on Vijay's moving performance.
காதல்னா அதுக்கு பேர் வசந்த். வசந்த்னா அதுக்கு பேர் காதல்.
This sort of reminds us of Kamal Hassan's iconic performance in Moonram Pirai's climax. However, the CBI's team catches up here and shoots him dead, thinking he might hurt Kausalya's character. Again, a very unusual end, where Vijay is killed. And the film ends with Kausalya realizing her love and kissing his dead body. When the film was made, there was concern that seeing such a cynical climax, it isn't common for a star actor to play a negative role that also dies in the film. Cinematographer Vijay Milton claims that there was an alternative climax shot where Vijay's character isn't killed and the lovers unite. However, director Vincent Selva seems to have stuck to the original negative end, and it continues to be a brave decision which made the film very unique in Vijay's career. While most stars add a lot of charm to their antagonist roles, Vijay goes further and adds a certain vulnerability to it, something we don't see much in Rajinikanth's Netrikan or Ajit's Mankata. But yes, we earlier saw that in Kamal Hassan's Sigapu Rojakkal. There is another important factor to discuss. The Vijay Makkal Iyakam is preparing the groundwork for the actor's political entry, which is likely to be announced after the 2024 Lok Sabha polls. Actors often play to the gallery before their political entry. We've earlier seen that in the populist political films of MGR. Even Rajinikanth acted in Kabali and Kala, and that gave him a pro-Dalit image when he was still considering his political entry. So it is interesting that Vijay has chosen to work in a rather violent film that could alienate the family audience. But then again, we have to wait and see what the film actually has in store. It certainly appears that after Priyamudan, the actor has again pushed the boundaries of his character and played something very new here. Before we leave you, it might be appropriate to end this video with a song from the film that was sung by Thalapathy himself. As they popularly say, இந்த பாடலை பாடிக்கொண்டிருப்பவர் உங்கள் விஜய்.